So yeah, let's resume back. At least 30 minutes we have more. So in the break, I was reading the guidelines for the hackathon, and it's mandatory to have a good readme as well as a demo video at max 3 minutes. No GAN, only demo. It's the exact words written there. And yeah, so in the break as well, I sent my brother an invite. He accepted, he signed up, and then what he did was he tried to settle 1,000 even though he owed 300 and he expected to. So for a moment I was skeptical that have I handled this case, but due to the ledger it worked out. Automatically it reversed and said, okay, instead of you owing him, he owes you now since you paid extra. Cool. So yeah, what's next? Yeah, so I have to log out from this and log in as build with Hussain. Okay, so now let's make this beautiful and maybe add a chart so it looks good, right? This is kind of the landing page for this, and I'm having a cake. Okay, this is so should we first fix the friends list? So let's fix the ledger. Okay, dashboard, and let's extract out a component. So what we will do is we'll work till 7 maybe, and then start with the demo and everything, readme. So then we'll finish by 8. And I won't stop working on this project after the hackathon because I think like adding a PWA, etc., will make it usable for at least me. And then if folks are interested, maybe integrate some paywall and get it going. Just to send messages, right? The only cost right now is Frappe Cloud and messages. Frappe Cloud is free, but for me, but yeah, that are the expenses of running this. So what was I saying? So summary resource, right? There is something that is returning this summary. Get summary for session user. So it says get summary for user. It goes over the ledger entries and processes them. Okay, we spent quite some time yesterday on this, but let's improve the UI. So first thing I will do is I will move it into its own component. So this will be, what can we call this component? Components dashboard and balance summary. Does that sound good? Now it is silence, right? The plumber guy went away. The work is done. It's peaceful now. So let's add a template and then a script setup. And let's start moving. First of all, let's move this thing. Let's move this as well. Okay. What else? The template, of course. Where is it? And while we are at it, what we will do is we will also handle the error case. Error message equal to summary resource. See, when you extract out things, you get a very clear idea of what's happening in that piece, right? So that made me realize, okay, there is no error. And yeah, so now I can import it here. Even the page, this heading, right? This can be part of summary. This goes away. This becomes cleaner. Nice. So this settle up, this is not a good location for this. Mm, so we can make this a drop up, not a drop down, which has two options like either settle up or let's see. I'm not sure. Let's add a balance summary. Let's remove this extra div. Balance summary. Okay. Page header. Okay, I don't think we imported it here. Loading text. Import balance summary from dot slash dot 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 slash component slash um dashboard slash balance summary dot view. Okay. Mm. Sometimes restart is required. Yeah, still breaks. What did I do? Where does it? Okay, this broke. Yes, nice. So we did refactor. Refactor, extract out, balance, summary, component. So these 2 days were like epic. Build with us an epic version. Hmm. Okay. So now dashboard is clean and we can easily jump to balance summary and clean it up. So here is that. So let's keep the API open as well. So we can sort this by because if we don't sort it by anything, it will be right now it is not, but random. Hmm. List sorted equal to lambda x of not required, I guess. Let's reload. Yes, so now it's sorted by the name. So Akash comes first and John and Shivam and O. Okay, wait. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. No, no, no. So this is sorting by the email. Ha. So sorting here doesn't make any sense. Instead, we'll have to sort it here. We are transforming it in the front end, right? Where are we? No, we are not. What should we do? Let's first clean this up. Okay. So maybe we can try a card, and this page header will be replaced with title equal to summary. Nice. Then settle up. Now clearly we can add it here, right? So I think card has a slot for that. Yes, correct location. So we move that thing, settle up, right? Uh, hmm. So if I had more time, what I would have done is like I created a component called settle up dialog and then moved it there. But let it be. Or should I? Yeah, let's make dashboard clean. Let me create a component. So this has all the logic it needs, right? So let me just go to dashboard and create a component named settlement dialog dot view temp. Hate this VS Code. When VS Code does this is weird. Okay, so from the dashboard, what all things can we move? First thing is the dialog, right? Let's pick this whole dialog up. Yeah, excluding the button, and put it inside this thing, right? And define model const show dialog equal to, right? Then this will become this. So it can be controlled from the outside. That's what I want. What else? This all will be removed from here and added here. FrappeUI. Even this autocomplete options will go here, which means we will need computed from view. Okay, we'll need record payment as well as this ledger entry resource. So almost everything in dashboard was this. This also goes there. Okay. Reactive inject. Cool. Go away, go away, go away. Accept ref. Go away, go away, go away. This goes away. I think session user will need it. Fine. Yeah, it won't work because this we can now move away from dashboard. Let's cancel this. Go here to the summary. Even this can be removed. Button will go in actions and this div is no longer required. Okay, settle up. Now we will need that ref. Here dashboard is becoming cleaner and cleaner and cleaner. Okay, it just has the balance summary now. I like it. The only thing that remains is, okay, dashboard doesn't have anything now except the balance summary. And then balance summary has all this stuff. Alt click becomes true. What's breaking? Yeah, nothing. So now on alt click it is true, but we haven't imported the dialog. Let's import. Import settlement dialog from dot slash no dot slash dashboard slash. Come on, VS Code, help me out here. No, you won't. Ah, okay, fine. Don't help. Yep. Now I will add it here. Settlement dialog. V model. So settlement dialog. Cool. What just happened? Should I restart? Why is that happening? I have no idea. What is this? This is just a dialogue, right? Oh, three. Wow, nice. Balance summary. And then balance summary is importing settlement dialog. Hmm. Why is there a console log? That's fine. Let's check console. Yep, there is some issue. Let's create list resources not defined. Okay. Where are we using that in the dialog? Okay. It works now. Fine. Weird. Like, what? When I forgot and import, it started duplicating itself like a virus. Okay. Fine. Modern view, right? Define model. So easy. It was before define model, it was like boilerplate code, right? But yeah, now we have refactored it. Let's hit commit, refactor, extract out, balance summary component. Nice. So before going right, I want to, like, before closing this off, I want to improve that first step where you have to type +91. I want to get rid of that. Let me note it down. Hmm. So balance summary, let's start fixing it up. Hmm. This div is there and this div is there. So one div is there. Okay. Hmm. Class flex call space y3. And how do we, so let's show the avatar image of Shivam, Pratik, Akash, whoever is the friend, right? So let's get the avatar component. Excel. No, less than 3 hours now. But yeah, let's complete this. So we need a button, right? So this is fine. Div. This div goes inside this div. And we'll do flex, um, items, center, justify, between. And I will tell you why I did that. So I can have a button here. Button icon will be, let's get a feather icon. Mm, details, note, no, okay. File icon, something like a file will do. This file text will do. File dash text. Okay. It's too small. Oh, okay. Nice. Now it is clickable. Too small. How far am I zoomed in? It's 100% zoom. So if I'm holding it in my phone, this should be clickable. This is. Let's make it Excel. Excel is too much. LG is fine. Okay, LG is the sweet spot. So yeah, now they can see the details. Fine. For details, I'll open up a dialog. And what details will we show? That's the next question, right? Let's add some images so this looks good. But user list, avatar image, placeholder, node placeholder, generator, not generator. Yeah, this one. This works. So who are my friends? Shivam, Pratik, Akash, John, Oliver. Okay. Shivam. Pratik. Pratik. This is. Doesn't work. Fine. So that is why it was required. User image is not there, right? So it means if it is not coming from the API. Summary. Okay, we are doing get value. Okay. Full name slash image equal to free video to get value. Full name. user image. Nope, still doesn't work. This correct. Correct, right? Then why it is not fetching? Maybe it's not URL and something else. Link or image maybe. Ha. Okay, they all get the same. Is there any seed? Okay, direct image. Hmm. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. X UI. Clean up, balance, summary. Okay. I'll be back in about 20 minutes. But after the break, what do we have to do? This dot can be removed, right? Yeah, without the dot also it looks good. And then this part, doesn't look good. Span, span, semi bold. Yeah, this looks better. Yeah, after summary now we will let's add dialog. That will be this dialog template body content. We don't need any actions as of now, but we will remodel it to okay, what should we remodel it to? Show what? Show transaction history, is it what? Transaction history dialog. Yes, this works out. Const ref equal to false. Okay. So now on click of this button, I'd click show mosquitoes. Okay. If you remember, I killed one yesterday, right? Live. And one more is there who wants to be killed. Okay, this works. Now what? Okay. So. Will this work? Text gray 600. Yes, it works. To 700. Yeah, this looks more cleaner. Yes. So now I can click and it shows. So now what we have to do is we have to fetch the data, right? The transaction history. So how do we find out the transaction history? With a particular friend, right? So let's write an API for it. At frappe dot whitelist def get transaction history with friend. Okay, so let's do it in console first. So I want to check like all transaction history with Shivam, right? So bench dash dash site. So I think we'll have to put a stop to features soon. Otherwise we won't be able to make it in time. So I had search on my list that I'll cancel now. But at least the expense list should be there and this ledger should be there. After that I'll put a stop and then we'll write the readme. But yeah, I guess decent progress. Even though I took a lot of breaks and I slept, like I left the project at 8 p.m. yesterday. But yeah. Okay. So get transaction history, how will that work? So suppose I want me's build with Hussein at gmail.com and friend is Shivam. What's Shivam's email? I'll find out. Well, we can temporarily show it here. Yep. Shivam's email is friend3 at email.com. friend friend3 at email.com. Okay. Now, where is the transaction history, right? So this will be very similar to how we are calculating the summary, because actually you are getting the sum, and instead of sum we have to get those entries, right? So frappe.db.get all split ledger entry, right? Not all, but we want only some. So what do we want? So we want two things, right? One where Akash owes, and one where Shivam owes, one where I owe. Hmm. So this won't cut, like in one query we can do it if we use the query builder. That is because to write this, I will need to write a raw SQL query. Get all won't suffice, because what I want is I want an and inside an or. So let's see, suppose I want select star from split ledger entry, where, so this is the condition I want to denote, where there are two situations, right? Or this, and in here A is me and B is friend, and or A is friend and B is me. This can't be represented in get all as far as I know, because in or filters all will be odd. You can't nest or inside and. But using query builder we can do this. So let's comment this out, right? And try to use frappe dot qb dot doc type split ledger entry. This project was fun, even if it's like not used later. It was still a learning experience. And this video, I am thinking of editing out the breaks and joining it into a one big video and uploading it. So if anybody wants to have fun, they can watch it at 2x maybe. So this will be SLE. SLE is table split ledger entry, tab split ledger entry. And we don't need to join, right? We can join later, but for now it is fine. So frappe.qb.from. Okay. I haven't written a query builder query in long, so let's frappe qb query builder from select where from I want to select from SLE dot where SLE dot how is or represented. Yeah, here is the or. So let's see where SLE dot debit user is equal to me and SLE dot credit user is equal to friend. Yeah, that was taking precedence. Query empty. Oh, we didn't select anything, right? Select. We want to select SLE dot amount. See, select amount from this, where debit user is this guy, credit user is this guy. And now the complex part. One more bracket. Just because I want to do it in one DB query. Otherwise, I could do a 2 DB queries for this and then let the processing handle. So instead of writing it here, I'll write it here and copy paste and run here. Let's go to the bottom. Okay. So where select or I'll copy this again. The position will be swapped. This will be friend friend and this will be me. So let's copy this query. Select amount from this where debit user is Hussein and credit user is this, or debit user is friend and credit user is this. Yeah, makes sense. Query dot execute. Query dot run. See, we get the amounts, but we want more stuff. So we want SLE dot is settlement query dot run. Yeah, 0 and 1, which is correct. We need the SLE dot credit user and we need SLE dot debit user. Query dot run as dict equal to true. Okay, so if you see, I get all the transactions with friend 3 either side, right? Every transaction between me and Shivam. That's what we wanted as well, right? The transaction history. And we also need SLE dot expense if it is there. Query dot run as dict. So if it's settlement, expense will be none. If it's not settlement, it will have some expense linked to it. Okay. Okay. Amount is settlement, credit user, debit user, expense. By the way, we could join as well. So since we need some more information, the information we need is hmm, Manikandan says, "Hey, what's the status?" Yeah, the status is this. See, registration works, invite works, so you could invite your friends. There is a now a button nav bar here, which if I move myself a little to the top, yeah, you have the expense button here, home. You can navigate to friends, and then there is an invitations if there are pending or not sent, and you can invite a friend with phone number. OTP goes properly. Invitation also goes, and registration. We fixed some bugs in registrations as well as login. And now settlement, we have moved it up here. It still works. There was also a bug in split which we fixed, and now we are implementing this thing where it will show the transaction history with a particular friend. Caught up? Let's proceed. So what I want now is some details about the expense as well, or can I do it later? That's fine, I'll do it later. So this will be transaction history. So I'm using Frappe's query builder now. In this project, we have used a lot of Frappe features. Yeah, one more thing. It's up. Go ahead, sign up, try it out. That was the major update. Batwara.app production setup we did in Twilio as well, so you will receive production OTP. Yeah. Do you need an invitation that I can send? Yeah. Yeah, try it out. Like register, check the OTP if it works, and you get logged in. Nice. So I have the transaction history now, but okay, if I sent it as is, right? If I send this as is, const transaction history resource equal to create resource URL is batwara.app dot get transaction history with friend, make params. So we want this to be const for IEND friend equal to ref null. So for now, I'll hard code this with friend3@email.com. Internal server error. Okay. So did you add +91? Do that. Probably that. Otherwise, check the console and let me know. We'll fix it live right now. Because last like 30 minutes ago it was working. Oh, it's already 6. We don't have much time. Let's get this transaction history working and then expense list and then we are done. Yeah, you are here. Nice. So did I pushed one feature? I haven't tested it. Yeah, but Vara user, you are getting the proper role. Nice. Okay. Mm, cool. So I was watching yesterday's video 2x, some part of it actually at night, and this clock makes so much noise, more than I anticipated. And when you do is 2x, it does like it's twice the speed, right? So very annoying. Should have taken it out today. Fine. Transaction history resource. For now, what I will do is I will do auto true, and on success I will log it. No module named batwara.app, batwara.api. What failed? Attribute error. What's where? Huh? What? DB. QB. QB. Okay, I have the data now. So this is the transaction history. We should sort it, by the way. But yeah, that will do. So from batwara.api get transaction history with friend, but session user frappe.set user. Yeah. So what more data do we want? We can do a left join between the expense equal to frappe dot qb dot doc type expense dot left join left join no yeah left join not expense on sle dot expense equal expense dot name. Okay, let's select something. SLE dot no expense dot date expense dot description. We'll have to re-import this. Okay, so where there is no expense there is no date and description, but where there is expense there is date and description. Cool. So join works. What else? Mm, yeah, creation also is there now. But we need to order by, right? How do we order by in query? Order order by. No, no, no. I don't want to write manual SQL. So right now, if you install this app on Postgres, it will work. If you write raw SQL query, that might be specific to MariaDB, right? But Query Builder takes care of that. And this is Pythonic. I don't want to put raw SQL in my Python code. Order by. Okay. There is no underscore. So I want it to be from latest to sle.creation frappe.qb.desc order. So how do we import this? I want this to be descending. Right now it will be ascending. If you see, this is the latest one. This is yesterday's. So we could reverse it, but okay. I didn't want to go into Frappe code base, but now I have to. Next breakpoint will be, I don't know, 6:55. 6:55. And then I'll be back in 15 minutes, and then we will start recording the demo and everything. That will be the final. So 6:55 is the final stop for building features. No more building features after that. Only absolute fixes. But yeah, that is why I have to make it fast now. Last mile. Order.desc. So where are they getting this order from? Frappe.queryBuilder. Import order. Okay. Got it. Correct. So now if I run this again, yes, the oldest is at the bottom, the latest is at the top, and we have the transaction history properly. formatted. If we want the friend's name or anything, that we can find, but this should suffice. And now the front end. This is the power of doing full stack, right? You can jump around, you can play around. And if I open up, I don't have to open up JavaScript console. I'll first do a pre here, json.stringify transaction history resource dot data null 2. Yeah. So if you see, we have this. This is gone. Fine. And this is a major issue. It should have been. Okay, I know what is happening. Absolute, right? What's the thing that is relative? Bottom name bar. Yes. Bottom navbar should stick. Okay. So how do we render this nicely? So we can do a timeline kind of thing, but we don't have time for that. Pun intended. So there are two types of line items, if you will, is settlement and then that. So let's start rendering it first and then we'll see. So this is an ordered list. We don't want the pre. This will be inside div. So this will be inside a dialog, but later. Ordered list, and there is a li. So v for item in transaction history resource dot data or empty, right? If there is no data, then empty. I'm not handling the empty state right now. So we need to display item. So we had day.js, right? Yesterday we did install day.js. So that will help today as well. I'm exhausted, but I have to put in the last bit of energy today. Okay, clock is running. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Item dot. So there will be two cases, right? That I don't know, but how does this guys do it? I'll get some idea maybe. Splitwise. They have complicated it, but activity. So there is like a global activity thing. With icons. Okay. And with the avatar image of that user, of that friend. Very confusing. I will keep it simpler so sometimes you don't have to take motivation or inspiration from there. So let's say so this can be the wordings. Something from you borrowed this, then Shivam paid, okay, borrowed this for exp something something. Okay, this can be a good view of what actually happened, right? So Shivam paid rupees y paid you. Yeah, this is fine enough. And you Shivam borrowed I'm listing down the cases. Rupees Z for exp. Right, this you paid Shivam rupees. Okay, there are four cases. So like two cases, one is of payment. So this case will be dot is settlement, right? So commenting this out, div or paragraph v if item dot is settlement paid, right? Okay, there are two cases of this. And then there is borrowed. So there are four. Is it? No. That's why we do v else. So borrowed, paid, 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 borrowed, 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 borrowed. Okay. Then in this we have two cases. So who is the paying guy? Who is the guy who borrowed, right? So debit and credit. And for that we will need extra data or not. We can do one more join there, but how hard will be without that? Let's see. So I'll go back just for 1 second in the split ledger entry. Who owes, right? So if it is settlement, item dot credit user paid item dot debit user, right? And item dot amount. Okay. Now the borrowed case, right? That will be borrowed. In this case, this will reverse debit user borrowed from the credit user. Okay, let's see the summary now. Okay, so friend 3 borrowed 1000 from this guy. Friend 3 paid 500. Friend 3 paid 500 to this, right? And we need the name of the friend. Uh, which is easy, which we can get. So what I will do is I will do a change, slight change here. Name is this. Full name is Shivam Ghosh. Then this will become, oh, then turn this to a reactive. Friend dot name. Ref is not required now. Or was it? Yeah, it was. Okay. And then function get display name for history name, right? So if name is equal to session user, right, that we will import here. Import session user from slash data slash session. FOSS Hack will culminate. It's time to be ready with your submission for all you have worked for the past 36. Okay. Okay. Return you if name equal friend dot name, return friend dot full name. Okay, so this function will give us what we want. Without doing our db join. Clever code, but what can we do? Okay. Shivam goes borrowed 1000 from you. Shivam goes paid 500. So this was settled. Then Shivam borrowed 600, 1200. 1200 plus 1500 is 2700, which is correct. So now we have to style it. So for styling, right? Let's convert this into a div. This also becomes a div. And then let's start styling. Class text gray 800 font semi bold, right? And then this amount semi bold, no, medium will be fine. Yeah. Then this amount becomes span font semi bold. Did it work? Not apparent. Is this apparent now? Okay, this is the transaction history. Now we need to smoothen it out. So let's go to feather icon one last time. Money, dollar sign, bill, no, that's fine. I don't have time for this. Dollar sign, then file, file plus, file is fine. Too big, I knew it. Class width 4, too small. Okay, width 5, fine. And we need this to be div. Okay. Going to be a lot of repetition, but what can we do? Flex, flex row. Okay, I have to be clever here. Width 5. No. Wait, flex, flex row space x2 items center, our favorite space y3, not here, it will be applied here, space y3. Okay, and then color, right? This dollar sign will have text green 600, 700. This will have text amber 700. Fine. So at least this is lookable. And now this div goes inside the dialog and lives happily ever after. There is no happily ever after. Okay. Untitled. What? Let's give it options. Come on, fast. Title. History. With. Friend dot full name. Okay. And when this friend will get set, right? When the button gets clicked. Here on click, not just one thing will happen, but two things will happen. Then one more thing will happen, that is that friend will get set. FRIND friend equal to details. Okay. So right now it Shivam goes because I have hard coded it. No, wait, we can't send the whole friend. Huh. We'll overwrite the thing. Friend dot. Oh, this friend is different. Selected friend. FRIND friend. Selected friend. Selected friend. Selected friend. That is why now selected friend dot name equal to details, name is equal to friend. Selected friend dot full name equal to details dot full name. Okay, let's refresh. Broken. Try it out. Cannot read properties of undefined full name. Where is this selected friend? Selected friend. Okay. So John C. Else we have to return something, right? Return the same thing. Okay. You and this guy, right? Auto true. Everything is off. What we want is we want to load this after this. Dot refetch. Huh. Broken. Fetch. I think reload is the thing. Okay. You borrowed this much, and this much. Okay. Cool. This history seems fine. Feet. Transaction history with. Okay, the last feature. Expenses. Does not exist, but we will create it. Don't worry. Okay, it's rendering here. So we can use FrappeUI as list view. But first we have to get the list, right? VS Code has made me type a lot of things which could have been done. Honest expenses. Create list resource. Doc type. Expense. Okay, it's almost 7 now. Expense. Fields. Description. Amount. Filters. Paid by. Session user. Import session user from add/data/session auto true. Okay, description amount. What is happening? Where is the create list resource? Ha! Typo. Expenses. Okay. Here we can come and say dev class space x4. No, space y4. Sorry. Expenses, and maybe we can use list view. Let's see. Okay, I'll have to check FrappeUI documentation. Selectable. Show tool tip false. Resize column false. What did I do? Okay. Cannot read properties of undefined. Reading title. Where are you reading the title, bro? Okay. Shouting for the empty state. Okay, now there is a description. And what other column do we want? Label, amount, key will be amount. We want a formatter. Width for works. How do we format something? Let's check. The get label, not formatting a particular row. Hmm. I can transform it. That will be the easiest right now. Hmm. Does it work? It doesn't work. Transform isn't working. Hmm. Okay. So this invitations I have to cancel. Um, except Jacob, right? Yeah. Jacob is pending. Okay. Fine. Let's deploy Frappe Cloud as well. Frappe Cloud .com/sites, and I will be back in 10 minutes, and then we will start recording stuff. Basic expenses list. Nice. Cool. Let it deploy. So I think the site update failed because I can't see the latest version here. Yeah, it didn't get updated automatically. So yeah, we have to write a readme, record a demo. Before that, I want to just fix one thing. That is when I log out this phone, right? I shouldn't have to put +91 again and again. We'll fix it once and for all. Come on. Then we can take screenshots or whatever. This is Frappe. Come on. This is Batwara. Hmm. Parapa, parapa. Where is it? Login with phone component. Yeah. So what I want is, where is it? So basically I want a form control of type select value equal to +91 options. Okay. Okay. Label broken. Okay. So I will disable this. Why? Because hmm. Hmm. This is better. Now they don't need to append +91. Okay. So this will be, so I am applying an artificial limit here, although you can get OTP anywhere in the world, but fine. Okay. So last commit probably. Fix core. Okay, we'll have to copy this to register as well. So we'll take login with phone. copy this piece, go to sign up form and replace sign up details dot phone. This will go away. This will go away. Yeah. And then I'm taking a leave tomorrow. Okay, let's try it out. So let's register Hossein Nagaria test@email.com. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Loading, no expenses yet. Summary is empty. Friends, no friends. Log out. Okay, let's try to log in with that same number. Yes, we were able to log in. Cool. So it means this works. And in production, we have to test it, right? So fix limit to +91. Okay, that's it.